I got to do is just speak into the Samsung Galaxy 10 and make the Gospels available, okay, to, like Sermon on the Mount, right? All I got to do is just go out and, hi, I'm the Messiah and I will prove it to you, right? And then, no, I'm not going, no, guys, all the things it says in the Bible about what the Messiah does during the apocalypse, you live the Lord's Prayer. When you live the Lord's Prayer, I guarantee you, okay, that cancer is going to diminish to very small pockets, okay? That overpopulation through survivalist sexual activity is going to diminish radically. That aggressive sexual behaviors trying to, just make me feel good from Monsters Ball is going to diminish radically, okay? That murder over necessities because people have more, consume more than you need. This is the dream, make you pop or make you quit. That's what I gotta. Do I have that one? I don't know. I really like that tune. Life that I always wanted, I guess I'll never have. I'll be working for somebody else until I'm in my grave. I'll be dreaming of a life of ease and mountains, oh things. Oh, they tell me there's still time to save my soul, they tell me. I had a big crush on her. She's lesbian. Yeah, there you go, Earl. Yeah, my ex-wife. Mm-hmm. What is it with you, a little bit of lesbian women? I don't know. I can't tell you, but I had a big crush on Tracy Chapman, and Rodney would always say how embarrassing she is. She looked like a pickaninny. It's like she's a folk singer. Folk singers don't dress up like Shirley Murdoch, Joe. Just like Rodney. She don't wear no makeup. She got natural hair. She writes really good songs, and she sings them, with a stronger consonance than Phoebe Snow. But she reminds me of a Phoebe Snow type. I like her, I had a huge crush on her. I couldn't help myself. She had a nice figure. She's got a nice figure. She's got beautiful little full lips. She got big brown eyes. She got a little button nose. Tracy Chapman, and to me, it was like, I had a, matter of fact, I'm feeling old feelings again just talking about it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, she gives me a Mavis Staples feeling. No, Tracy Chapman has that effect on me. I can't help myself. She's strong. She wants to protect people from abuse. She's not afraid to get up and try to do it no matter what people threaten to do to her. Tracy Chapman, yeah, that woman, I'm like Diane Reeves. I'm thinking the same thing you're thinking, Diane Reeves. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are you thinking? That's a woman. That's what I thought when I was in college. As a matter of fact, when I went to Anacostia, and I looked at the backyard of the White House across Anacostia, across the Potomac, is it the Potomac? Into the White House south lawn of George Herbert Walker Bush, I said, son of a bitch. And all I could hear is, they don't want to admit that there's a city here in Sub City, life is hard. We can't receive any government relief. I'd like to please give Mr. President my honest regards for disregarding me. I mean, when I went to D.C., okay, Still Pulse and Tracy Chapman that all ran through my head, right? I was in D.C., the District of Columbia. And I was sitting there and I was totally just astonished by it because I was like, man, there's a lot. The poverty is just disgusting. And the way a lot of the black folks is treated is horrible because they're totally disenfranchised because they have no legal representation through, participation in their. I think that's why the blacks were herded there to settle there, and encouraged, here, we'll let you live here. But you can't vote. Son of a bitch. Yeah, here's some land, here's a house. And I think that over time evolved in why Washington, D.C. is 80% black. Why? Because 2 and 2 is 4, life's eternal, grace is infinite, have excellent drivers, 20 minutes to Wapner. Okay, and it was a black man that did the road systems for it. You understand? Yeah, you can read the handwriting on the wall. And then all the people that drive in D.C. goes, it was a Negro who did this, right? Like the drunk Mexicans who did the roads in Las Cruces, right? Marilee Ortega, right? That's funny. But John Najim, you can't say that. It's like, she can say that. She's from the drunk Mexicans from New Mexico. She can criticize her own family if she wants to, and me and Marilee would be laughing. Also another lesbian there. What's with you and lesbians? I don't know. I think it's a strength thing, If a lesbian's a mean bitch, we hate each other. You're looking at my girl, Carnan? Yeah, I'm wondering why the fuck she's letting a bully abuse her with a strap on from Castle Boutique. You know, what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? Okay. You do know assassins from the military are terrified of me. What the fuck you gonna do? Drug dealers look at the floor like they shit on it like a bad dog every time I get in the face. What the fuck you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do? No, Marilee was different. Marilee tried to protect pretty girls that were abused by macho guys in Albuquerque, and it killed her. And I kept asking her to stop and see if there was any way I could help. But it never happened. Well, because the scientists that gave us the Obama's bureaucracy from Ivy League schools always suck and always go dead, right? Think they similar at Howard? Yeah, I think so. From what I've seen from Howard graduates, yeah, I believe so. They're an elitist school that have become more like the massa because they are the source of the massa, because that apple don't fall far from the tree from the pyramid, you see. It's a pyramid scheme. $100,000 or $1 million. What's it up now to? You know what I'm saying? So people live every day. My favorite of hers is If Not Now Then When. That's a good one too. And what was the If Not Now Then When? That's a good one. Okay. Oh, the Paul Jones song. The Sorry is all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like sorry. Yeah, I've had that so many times. But you can say, baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? You can fuck around on me, but then when you need me, I'm here for you. And can you hold me? Forgive me. Is all that you can say. Lord, the years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like, forgive me. But you can say, baby, baby. When I need you, be there. But don't ask for forgiveness. Don't say sorry. Just use me until you use me up. No, it's horrible. I don't blame my wives. I blame the Pentagon. I blame the physical scientists that are responsible for Bob's house and the tent with the Obamas on the South Lawn having my cute little Shashas do the little cute. She was so adorable, wasn't she? She was so cute when they were doing the little mommy. She was cute. She was every bit as cute as Draymond Green's little girl throwing the ball off the hill, wasn't she? Hey, wasn't she when she did that? I gotta go to. What about the Wolves? And don't forget about the Grizzlies. You know, isn't she so? She's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. I mean, when she was little, I bet she was very doon. And she's gonna be so pretty. She's so pretty. When he gives her away at the wedding, you know, what a dream I had. You know, here and now and always. And they will stay this way for always. And we both know that. I thought they were like cousins or brothers and sister, from Atlantic Star. And I thought that must be real hard to sing that song. And the other one, Secret Lovers, I was like, you cousins or sisters? That's like Donnie and Marie talking about how, you sneaking around and creeping around having sex with each other. And it's like, they're all just how quorum of the 12 of you. You're so bad. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking with Johnny and Maria. They know. They know me. I grew up on them. I like Donny Osmond. I like Donny Osmond a lot. Donny Osmond's one of my favorites. He's the singing voice for Let's Get Down to Business to Defeat the Huns. And I thought it was hilarious when Danny Bonaducci challenged him and Donny Osmond cleaned his clock. He went into getting, because Donny, trained. Like the dude from Limp Bizkit trying to get down with the dude from Creed, Oh, I kick his ass and go, okay, come on, I'll fight you. And then the dude from Limp Bizkit said, you mean he trained in this and he fight other people? He gonna kick my ass? The pretty boy gonna kick my ass and I'm supposed to be the hard dude? Yeah, oh, son of a bitch. That sure went south in a hurry, right? Remember that? That shit was funny. Me and Amy was laughing about it. Because, I dig the dude. I'm great. Fuck, I gotta put that on my MP3. That reminds me of Noah. I just heard the news today, right? With arms wide open. That's one of my favorites. I don't have that. I don't have that on my MP3, guys. That reminds me of my Chujibur. I will give you love with arms wide open. Maybe it will remind Patrick of Chuji Bear too. and crummy cake. Why Amy? You look at Natalie, Emily, Noah, Kate, Crumb, and you ask me why Natalie? Why Amy? That's like asking, why did you choose life over abortion, Dad? I don't know. I figured I wanted to take all the kids and plug them into a computer so I could tell the people what to do. God damn it, I'm a United Nations Rockefeller Foundation, not a human being. I'm a Paris Summit's pile of shit, not a human being. In the Holy Quran, it says we should not be an abomination to the gift of grace, and that we should live eternal, faithful lives, no matter what the devil and Satan try to tempt us into doing. But in the Holy Quran, I don't read too good, and Earl translates better than I do. Well, that's because I'm the living word and not a book nerd who turns the truth into a way to head fuck people with when we mark our place with bookmarkers, right? Don't you love that song? I gotta put that. I think I have that. It's a still life watercolor of an alleyway. No, yeah. Paul Simon wrote a lot of tunes that I really, really like. I like Dangling Conversation. I like Forever Finder. He wrote it as a kid. He wrote a lot of songs that, and I had to buy that, and I do. Paul Simon's intuitiveness to prayer translates into poetic verse for music really well. Better than Tracy Chapman. I think Tracy Chapman said, Paul, his poems to music through prayer are quite good. Yeah. Neil Diamond's are good, but I like Paul's a little bit better. Tracy, what do you think? Paul, that's a good song. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me. That is a good tone. I totally agree. Okay, guys, I love you very much. You're a nut. No, I talk to people. Do they talk to me? If they so desire, if they dare. And if they don't dare, well, I am the hawk and there's love on my feathers. Maybe some eagles will dare. No, we don't need another Clint Eastwood, Richard Burton propaganda movie. That's true. We need love on our feathers. Let's go for Little Hawk instead. Alrighty then. No War Eagle. No War Eagle. We're going to go for Little Hawk. There's love on his feathers. Yeah, I love Little Hawk too. He's one of my favorite people to connect to in prayer when he has the time, and he's so beautiful. He is. He's just a gorgeous human being, isn't he? There's lots of people in the Oglala Nation there. Yeah. His mother was considered a fort whore by the self-righteous hypocrites, but all the people that love, Thunderheart, Stronghold. I wonder if that story's based on that. Yeah, but he came back to protect his. Yeah, and his spirit. Oh, talks to Earl. Wow. Art imitating life. Kiss us. We'll see. Yo no sé. Okay, guys, I love you very much, man. Peace.